You gorgeous little couch potatoes. Today, we are watching Jackie Chan being a sad rich guy, some girl named after the sound dolphins make, and a story that'll make you feel like you're in a fever dream. Selected by my patron, Fappy Appy, which it just makes me chuckle every time I read it. But strap in, sit down, and try to understand, because this is Redeye Reviews. We start with a fable of two lovers who drowned, but, I don't know why I said drowned that way, but rumor has it that they turned into dolphins and then banged so much that all dolphins in the area came from them. We meet Abu, which is apparently the sound dolphins make. Yeah, that's right. She was named after those horny little dolphin sounds. But her and her family run the most obnoxious and loud bar in the world. The next day, this fisherman hands her an oyster, and he's like, "Marry me, babe. We could eat shell boogers like this one all the time." Confused by the man's gift, she goes and chats with her dolphin friends because she's not only named after dolphins, she might be one. I'm not sure. I'm still not sure. While hanging out, though, a piece of trash floats up to her, and the trash tells her to travel to Hong Kong. And then, like a crazy person, she does it. We meet Jackie Chan playing a guy named Mr. Chan. It's not very original. He is as rich as caviar. He owns a trash collecting company, and in his free time, he buys and sells stock. Yeah, no, typical things that we can all relate to. But back with Dolphin Lady, who I will now tell you her real name, and I hope I am pronouncing this correctly, but here we go. And I do apologize if my dialect isn't great, but I am by no means fluent in the language. But she meets the man who put the message in the bottle. Turns out he didn't think somebody would actually find it, and he doesn't even like girls, as he did this as a love letter to his ex-boyfriend. At this point, she kind of realizes that following a piece of ocean trash to another city is insane. Our new friend realizes we probably shouldn't be leaving her alone and lets her stay for a while. Turns out he is a makeup artist, and while out on a boat, she sees Mr. Chan getting in a rich guy turf war over the size of his yacht. This rich guy's like, "Hey, apologize to me for being so rich, but don't do it in person. No. Actually, call me in 5 minutes and do it then, because I don't do well with confrontation." And Mr. Chan says, "No way in hell." So she sees this go down. She bails out our guy. However, at this very moment, she remembers she does not know how to drive a boat and has no idea how she did what she just did. So, stuck on a small island, the two get to know each other a little better. And once rescued, they rent probably the ugliest car that I've ever seen, with a windshield designed to deflect debris perfectly into one's mouth and eyes. She learns our man has dollar bills, and thus our reverse Lady and the Tramp story begins. Then, like a crazy person, she makes her new best friend leave some insane message at Chan's place. To make him more interested in her. As it turns out, it's all a plan to make him think she is this missing gangster's girlfriend from the newspaper. To again excite him? Who knows? Women are like Santa Claus, okay? They're mysterious and they work in mysterious ways. So she hires her friend and his friends to fake an attack on her. And while this goes down, they stumble into the set of Point Break. We get some of the coolest choreography ever. I mean, just showing you Jackie Chan is the guy. Hey, he's the guy. They flag down a cop.
Sunday, sit. Sunday, sit. Sunday, sit.
Who I just have a really good feeling he would be great at soccer, but I don't know why. Anyways, he is of no help. They go back to his place and they dance. Or they do Jackie Chan's version of dancing. He's like, okay, what if I fight you, but I just skip the parts with the punching? And that's what we get. But we learn those Point Break presidents are the goons of that rival rich guy. And he hates Chan because he is selling stock in his company and making this man's company value fall. You know, normal people problems. Meanwhile, the fisherman who's into dolphin girls has tracked her down to Hong Kong. We also pretend that this guitar is an acoustic guitar. I'm pretty sure this should sound just like somebody slapping a set of metal window blinds, but I don't know, maybe he's just really good at guitar. Meanwhile, Chan and go out to dinner. Ugh, I bet all these guys are gonna want to tip too. You want me to tip you for watching somebody else work? Put the iPad away, sir. No. But dinner gets interrupted by Mr. Lowe, and in true rich guy fashion, he rented out a parking lot so that Chan can fight this Oompa Loompa he hired from America. Because it wouldn't be a Jackie Chan movie without some of the best fighting in cinema history. But the man beats our poor rich Chan. Meanwhile, the chef inside is furious that those appetizers have gone uneaten and that he might have to refire their entrees because they've sat under the heat lamps for far too long. But Lowe is like, ha, my plan is complete. Which was, well, I'm actually not sure what this accomplished. Okay, bye-bye. And this makes Chan sad. Chan's like, ugh, I am such a loser. A rich, successful loser that ladies want and men want to be. So to cheer him up, they go swimming with her family. This, in turn, inspires him to train for reasons. I won't try to understand the motivations here. This is one complex story that is just beyond me. Is this needed? No. Is Jackie Chan a frickin' beast? 100%. But one day she goes to visit him at his company and she meets the real gangster's girlfriend.
Gloria, Apu, Gloria 係我好朋友嚟。
呢個就係你話扮我嗰個女仔啊？
As it turns out, Chan knew all along that she was lying to him and pretending to be somebody else, but he was still having a great time and he genuinely enjoyed hanging out with her.
你中唔中意香港嘅啫？如果中意，你可以留低。
嗰啲都係假㗎。
其實我哋呢排幾開心咯。
And for whatever reason, this upsets her. I don't know why. Maybe it's a dick move in the dolphin community, you know? So she's mad. She goes back to Taiwan. This in turn makes Chan sad, who takes his sadness and buys his rival's company out from underneath him. You know, things we all do when we're sad. Watch The Notebook, eat some ice cream, destroy somebody financially. But all this while listening to some guy go, da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Over and over and over until you want to turn the movie off. But if you can make it through the scene, it gets better. So, the next day, he is wallowing in all of his money and shredded bank documents that ensure he's not committing what I can only assume is a ton of tax fraud like most rich people are. His rivals, goons, and Willy Wonka's coworker show back up. He heard that Chan was training and wants to fight him again for no reason. I mean, the stakes could literally be no lower. Anybody else wish that they would just start making out right now? I don't know. There's definitely some sexual tension between these two. At some point, he sees some trash, and it reminds him of Boo, which I'm not sure what that says about her, but we're going to move past it. It does, however, put this creepy smile on our man's face. "10 to 100 minutes later, they beat each other cross-eyed. And while this cartoon is playing out, their boss is outside getting ready to set himself on fire. I mean, sure, he's broke, but he's not he's rich people broke. That just means he has to sell one of his 4 vacation homes. It'll be fine. Back in Taiwan, Barnacle Boy found his way back home, and she lets him down gently.
如果我做你女朋友的话呢，不出3天一定把你气死。我喜欢比较大的男孩子。我是比你大啊。我说这里。
Or not. Jesus. He might set himself on fire after all this. But the next day, Chan shows up. He offers her one of the most delicious things on the planet. But no luck. She's not having it, folks. So he shows her that he absolutely destroyed the local ecosystem with trash.
每一個我都寫咗嘢喺入邊。
It's sure to cause a rippling effect through the entire food chain.
簽他，簽他，廣東話隻嘴佢。
Nearby, a local flock of ladies start grabbing the bottles, getting ready for their own manipulative adventures in Hong Kong. And then we get the best shot in the movie, because we cut to a wide shot and we see the sheer damage that his stunt has caused. I don't think that dolphin's celebrating. I'm pretty sure it's dying. Yeah, it's on its way out. This was a huge mistake. But on that horrible note, it is over, so let's head on over to Redeye Reacts. I think we just met Cheech and Chong of the pufferfish community. They got at a grandma's seaweed stash and they hit the stinky pinky. I forgot to mention the dolphins in this movie all have one sound, and it's not annoying at all.
快打俾我老細聽講對唔住，如果唔係定係落水㗎。喂，冇話。
買垃圾。
唔講咪算咯。
佢嘅女朋友咧就每個星期準時換畫。花 fit 係咪貼切啲啊？
Yeah, you turn your face into a salad. I don't know, it's probably some sort of vegan thing. Come on, why eat the food when you can simply absorb its power through your skin?
呢度做咩
？Excuse me， 呢位小姐靚得確係交關，我個人認為加啲風添就真係 wonderful。
That is it. Thank you so much. Thank you to Fappy Appy, my patron. I appreciate the movie you picked today. If you want to do what they did and have the power to pick what I have to watch, you can support me via the Patreon. There is a link down below to do that. Discord down below and my merch store down below. Thank you again. I will see you next time, and until then, stay happy and stay healthy. Da 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 da.